All right, today we're diving into a prophecy that describes one of the biggest transformations you can even imagine for our planet. We're going to break down a forecast that suggests our world is on the very brink of becoming a source of radiant light, almost like a star in the sky. And it all really kicks off with this one pretty startling question. Could the Earth itself actually shine like the sun? I know, it sounds like a wild idea, but the text we're looking at says this isn't just some fantasy, it's a foretold event. So how on earth could something like that even happen? Okay, so first, let's set the stage for this incredible prophecy. We're not just talking about some small change to our society or the environment. No, this is about a fundamental change to the very substance of our world. So here's the bottom line. The source text we're exploring talks about this massive, radical shift that's coming soon. A transformation that promises to turn our planet from, a solid physical rock into a glowing, luminous body. Basically, a beacon of light in the cosmos. Okay, so you've got to be wondering, who or what could possibly kickstart something this massive? Well, the prophecy points to a very specific group of individuals. These are the agents of change. Let's take a look at who they are. And get this, the number is incredibly specific, 108. This isn't just a random number. It points to a particular chosen group of souls who are said to hold the key to getting this whole process started. And we are not talking about just any group of people here. No way. They are described as supreme and powerful beings. They're called Master Sarva Shaktiman, the actual seeds of creation itself. The prophecy says they're going to gather together in a secret place to perform a specific yogic practice, and the whole point is to kick off Earth's transformation. So, this yogic practice is all about drawing down a very specific divine energy. This is the fuel, right? The key ingredient for this whole transformation. So what exactly is this substance that has the power to literally remake an entire world? It's called Param Tattva. The best way to think about it is as the supreme element, or maybe even a kind of divine nectar. And this isn't an energy that comes from Earth. It's a cosmic substance, a divine power that has to be intentionally brought here from the highest spiritual realm in the universe. And this part is absolutely crucial, its journey. It starts way up there in what's called the Param Dhamma, the highest home of the Supreme Soul. From there, it's pulled down through the intense focus and yogic power of those 108 souls, and finally it arrives right here on Earth to start its work. Now, once this Param Tattva gets here, that's when things really start to happen. It kicks off this incredible cosmic chain reaction. So let's break down exactly how this supreme element starts remaking our world, basically from the inside out. Just look at this comparison. It really shows you the sheer scale of the change we're talking about. On one side, you have our current reality, made of what the text calls gross elements and negative energies. But on the other side, you see the result. The gross elements are literally transformed into Param Tattva, and all that negative energy gets refined into a subtle energy. The change is so complete, the text says, that the entire universe, even the subtle and causal parts of it, becomes this supreme element. And this isn't just about rocks and oceans changing, this affects everything that's alive. As more and more Param Tattva fills the planet, the vibrational frequency of all life is said to just skyrocket. It's like everything is getting tuned to a higher, lighter, more subtle existence. So, all of this leads us to the grand finale, the final, absolutely awe-inspiring result. What does a world that's completely soaked in this Param Tattva actually look and feel like? Well, the result is what the text calls a double light Earth. The planet, now made entirely of this supreme element, actually becomes physically lighter. And this is the wildest part. It becomes self-luminous. It literally starts to glow, shining with a radiance that's equal to our own sun. And the source text really wraps it all up with this incredibly powerful definitive statement. The Earth illuminated with double light. That's it. That's the end game of the prophecy. A vision of our world not just fixed or renewed, but totally reborn as a celestial body of pure light. So, this leaves us with a really deep question to think about. Whether you take this as a literal prophecy for the future or as a powerful metaphor, what does this whole idea of a world transforming from dense matter into pure light, what does that suggest about our own potential for change and evolution? It's a fascinating thought to sit with.